Hearing on the constitutional validity of Article 35A at the Supreme Court likely this week. Meanwhile, it is also being speculated that the centre may scrap the article through an ordinance. Article 35A allows the J&K legislature to define the state's permanent residence. Former J&K Chief Minister Omar Abdullah has warned that if the centre interferes with the section, chaos in Kashmir will be worse than Arunachal Pradesh. His warning clearly comes after the Congress and the CPM vowed to stage protests if Article 35A is diluted in any way.
जनाब, आप जम्मू कश्मीर में 35A के साथ खिलवाड़ करोगे, अरुणाचल से ज्यादा बदतर यहाँ के हालात हो जाएंगे, होंगे। और मैं धमकी नहीं दे रहा हूं, एक जिम्मेदार बाशिंदा होने के नाते मेरा फर्ज बनता है दिल्ली को मैं बताऊं, जनाब आपकी सोच सही नहीं है।
Meanwhile, the central government has deployed additional troops in a bid to quell panic and protests in the valley. Mufti Isla joins in now with further details. Mufti, what's the update on the ground right now?
There's a lot of anger, apprehension and anxiety here in the valley over Article 35A. Although this case is not listed for tomorrow as yet and would be known only by the evening, clearly the valley is on edge. We heard leaders from Omar Abdullah to Mahbooba Mufti to Saifuddin Soz all essentially putting the centre on the notice that if any amendment or tinkering is going to happen on 35A, they will hit the streets. This is the same sentiment which is reflected across the valley, whether these are people associated with trade, travel, tourism or anything related to citizens. Clearly at this juncture I can tell you that it has to do also with the apprehensions that are on the ground, especially after centre rushed some additional 12,000 forces into the valley who have been now deployed across the Kashmir valley as also in Srinagar, and people are also linking this with the widespread arrests that are taking place. A massive crackdown is in place as we speak. Some 200 people from Jamaat-e-Islami, separatist outfit and former stone pelters and protesters have been arrested. All this is giving vent to the feeling here in the valley that perhaps centre is preparing for something nasty to take place here in the valley. So far, the legal status of Article 35 is that it's going to come up for hearing, and the state leadership is asking the centre that they need to come and respond on this issue so that these fears are allayed. I did speak to the governor administration here, Governor Satyapal Malik, telling us that nothing nasty is going to happen to Article 35A till you have an elected government which is going to take a call on this contentious issue. In Srinagar, this is Mufti Isla.
Okay, thanks for joining in with that. Now news from Arunachal Pradesh then. After 3 days of unrest over the permanent residence certificate issue, State Chief Minister Pema Khandu has assured that the PRC will not be given to the 6 non-tribal communities from outside the state. The Chief Minister has in fact also called for an all-party meet to assess the situation. So far, at least 3 people have been killed and over 35 injured in the protest. However, there was no report of any violence in Arunachal Pradesh today. State's capital, Itanagar, continues to be under curfew.
We were informed that the state government has asked for additional forces, and the state police, they have already maintained and contained the situation under control. The state government has already taken decision to not to agree to the PRC, to the non-tribal people living in Arunachal Pradesh. So things should be normal now.
TV18, the 91st Academy Awards would be remembered for being a night of many firsts. While Green Book surprised many by winning the Oscar for Best Picture, Rami Malek won the first Best Actor for Bohemian Rhapsody. Olivia Colman took home the top honour in the Best Actress category. NBC's Jennifer Berklin has this story.
It was so much fun. It was such a fun show. There was no host, so you might think that would move things along a little more quickly, but it still went over that 3-hour time limit. But there was so much to pack in. Green Book, as you said, the road trip drama, took top honors with Best Picture, also Best Original Screenplay and Best Supporting Actor for Mahershala Ali. All well-deserved. It was a movie that was well-received by most of the people watching it. Not one of those surprise artsy Oscar Oscar movies that you don't expect to win. So it was a good win for them. A lot of people had a lot of love for that movie. Best Actor went to Bohemian Rhapsody's Rami Malek. He won the Golden Globe as well. He's been making the rounds during Oscar season and was the favorite. So no surprise there. But when Olivia Colman's name was called for the favorite, her face and her reaction is what everybody's talking about today. Her speech was hilarious. She was so unprepared, and it was truly a moment that was so happy for her, and she was so brilliant in that film. But at the same time, 7-time nominee Glenn Close, they say close but no cigar for her once again. She was very gracious, and as was Lady Gaga in the front row clapping for her. Gaga performing her song from A Star is Born with Bradley Cooper, and then winning for the song after that. So a lot of fun at the Oscars, and Lady Gaga was wearing the Tiffany yellow diamond that has not been worn by anyone since Audrey Hepburn back in 1961. So it was a night to remember. They were breaking out the good stuff.
Now here's another reason why it was a night to remember. Period. End of sentence. An Indian co-production that deals with the taboo associated with menstruation in India bagged the Oscar in the Best Documentary Short Subject category. Award-winning filmmaker Rakhya Zehzab Chi directed that film. Guneet Mongia's Shikha Entertainment has produced it.
This is the first Oscar nomination.